second in last year's Victorian State League. George Cross finished 5th. One of the attractions of this game will be the appearance of Aussie Latif, number 11 for Sunshine George Cross, and he was bought for $10,000 from Croatia 2 weeks ago. He's making his first appearance against his former club. Latif, in 1981, while with Keeler Austria, was named best and fairest player in the Metropolitan League, and with 19 goals was top scorer in the first division. One of the defenders who will confront Latif today is Peter Lewis, number 13, bought by Croatia from Green Gully for $12,000 a few weeks ago. Lewis played for Sunshine City before it amalgamated with George Cross, as did Croatia's current captain, Tommy Cumming. And Dennis Vucinas, the referee, kicks off play with Gilder in possession for George Cross early, but the ball going back to the goalkeeper. And George Cross has made 2 changes, bringing in Frank D'Alessandro and Slobodan Jovanovic. Out go Mick Megorian and John Stevenson, both on the bench. One change in the Croatia team. George Hanna has returned to left back to take the place of Keith Adams, the Croatia captain, who's away in Sydney on business. Peter Lewis. Tommy Cumming. Back to Lewis. He crosses it in. D'Alessandro missed it. Contini dived on that ball quickly before David Brogan. Number 10 could do anything with it. But it was certainly almost a very costly miss by D'Alessandro, the young fellow who's just been brought into the team. There he is, number 17 in your picture, playing at right back today. That enables Jerry Bennett to move into the midfield. Steve Richardson. Jeff Faulkner. Peter Lewis. Chris Taylor. Jovanovic. This is his first full game of the season, Jovanovic, since being brought from Footscray JUST for $6,000. Here comes McLaren with a cross. Gilder was there, but the forwards are beaten by Croatia's defence. And now a chance for a break by Croatia. Josip Biskic on the wing. In the middle is Brogan. Biskic holds off a challenge. Cleared by D'Alessandro, though. That'll go over the line. Jim O'Reilly, formerly of Footscray JUST, Heidelberg and Slavia. Brogan. Aussie Latif. Robbed by Courtshaw. Richardson. Latif beaten by Parton that time. The offside flag was up, ignored. Now Gilder racing towards the ball with Hanna. Hanna beats him. Coming. Hanna. And Brogan. Trying to get a cross in, but D'Alessandro comes across with that sliding challenge, getting the ball over the line. David Brogan tried very hard to get the ball across, couldn't do so. Brogan gets an overhead shot in, and Josip Biskic with a header. Far post. Or rather, Jimmy Campbell it was, not Biskic. Jimmy Campbell, number 15, got the ball in at the far post from that overhead shot by Brogan. We'll see it again. The throw-in comes. There's Brogan, number 10. Overhead kick. And far post is Jimmy Campbell. The former Heidelberg captain scores a goal in the first 5 minutes of play. In their National League results so far, Croatia has drawn 2-2 with Brisbane Lions, beaten Adelaide City 3-2 and lost 2-1 to Juventus. Sunshine George Cross lost 1-0 to Adelaide City, drew 1-1 with Heidelberg and drew 0-0 with Green Gully. Faulkner trying to get clear of Taylor, but Taylor sticks his foot out and gets the ball over the line for a corner. Steve Gojevic, the youngest player in the Croatia team, 18 years old. Low corner, booted clear by Richardson. Latif runs into two opponents. Tommy Cumming, short ball, Biskic, another short one, stopped by Richardson, in comes O'Reilly, still a chance, the shot coming from Campbell, but well wide. Jimmy Campbell tried for his second. There's that flurry of activity in the penalty area. Number 15, Jimmy Campbell takes the final shot, but well wide of the post. Carl Gilder tried to get that ball, but Gilder doesn't seem to have the pace to match it with these defenders. He can control and accept the ball okay, but when it comes to trying to get away from an opponent, it's not so simple anymore. Jeff Faulkner helping out the defence, backheeled it over the line. There's Gilder, he got in a turn and a cross, but headed away by Parton. Jerry Bennett finds Gilder again. Gilder knocks it back to Bennett, and the cross comes in. Cleared by Parton. Brogan, Richardson. Now Latif with a chance, facing Peter Lewis. Two men in the middle, he knocks it back. The shot coming from Roger Bain. A cross goal though. Good attempt, the ball knocked back unselfishly by Latif for that shot from Bain, and it flashes across goal. Tony Corcio, he's been switched to the sweeper's position by coach Terry Hennessy. He was the right back earlier, but to make room at right back for this man, Peter Lewis, Corcio has gone to sweeper. First division for Osijek before switching to the Croatian league. George Hanna, Gojevic, Gojevic. Interchanges with Cumming. Gojevic again. In the net. Goal number 2. Steve Gojevic, the goal scorer. Let's see it again. Now, Gojevic has given the ball to Cumming. That's an interchange with Cumming. Gojevic goes through himself, takes the shot. Contini's beaten, and it goes in off the far post. 2-0. Last time these two teams met was in a practice match pre-season. Josip Biskic, in your screen at the moment, scored 2 goals in a Croatia 4-0 victory that day. With another corner. A good curling one. Again, Bain is in the way. Jovanovic loses the ball. McLaren has it. He goes down. No free kick yet. Biskic facing McLaren. Gets clear of a tackle. Bennett. Faulkner complaining that the free kick went George Cross's way. O'Reilly. And Gilder clashing in the air. The free kick going Gilder's way, and Parton holding his face. Lack of pace is George Cross's biggest problem. They've only got the occasional player who's swift on his feet. Ozzy Latif is one of them. He's taking this kick, and he hits the bar. Still a chance. No, it bounces out of play. Well, Latif has not only got pace, but also tremendous power with his shooting. Here comes that free kick, bouncing off the crossbar. Here comes Jimmy Campbell. Campbell shoots. Good save by Contini. McLaren, the former Canberra player. Gojevic quickly forward, first time ball to Brogan, and Brogan tried to play a return ball to Gojevic, a bit too hard though. Jimmy O'Reilly, a heavy clash with Brogan. The referee rather comes in, has a look. O'Reilly is holding his face. The ball back in play now, and Hannah clears. Free kick picked out against Brogan. Bennett. Here comes Bain. Bain miskicks. Missed the ball altogether. Cumming, he's played 14 games for Australia. He was out of action for about 18 months to 2 years due to injury, but he came back in brilliant fashion last year. So referee Vucinas whistles half-time, leaving the score at Croatia 2, George Cross 0. Referee Vucinas signals the start of the second half. Both teams getting set. Ball in play. Peter Lewis sending it down the line. Tommy Cumming comes to it, quickly knocks it on for Biskic, but he's tackled by Bain. Roger Bain sticking with Biskic all the way. He's one of George Cross's better players so far. Corner. Corner by Gojevic. Headed away. Comes back to Gojevic, who crosses and booted clear by Bennett that time. Now Aussie Latif. Low one, hits the referee. Coming on the run into the penalty area. Turns and it's saved by Contini. Roger Bain, he's done a good job against Josip Biskic. And now we see him in an attacking role, gets the ball inside. Both Gilder and Latif turned and it went behind them. They couldn't find that ball. Jovanovic sets up another one with a cross. Latif had no power behind that at all. Blasby waiting, taking his time, waiting for his players to make position. And Hannah has to give it back to him. Tommy Cumming, back heeler to Brogan. Brogan shoots, but way off line. Nice bit of play though by Tommy Cumming, sending that back heeler to Brogan. Here's the substitution coming up as we see the replay. Cumming, there's the back heeler, and here's that shot from Brogan. Biskic. Over the top to Cumming. Cumming shoots just over the top. Cumming has scored in 2 of 3 games so far. He was hoping for one in this, his 4th game, but just missed out there. Biskic crosses. Here's Cumming. Missed out there. Biskic crosses. Here's Cumming. The ball coming off Richardson first, actually, but it's too high. Tony Courts, Joe. That's the final whistle. And the final score, Melbourne, Croatia 2, Sunshine George Cross 0.
have not lost